Hi everybody, this is Kel from Trade with the Boys. Now, the bears are eating Apple. Yes, okay. Now, basically, you should know what happened this morning when Apple just announced their earnings. If you didn't know this, let me bring it to you now live. Okay, take a look what's happening on the market. So basically, Apple slashes revenue guidance. Okay, because iPhone sales are relatively weak in China. Now, it is, if you remember this, a few years ago when Apple go to China, it's practically everyone in China is having the Apple iPhone. But as time goes by, competition came in from Huawei, from Xiaomi, right? Things start to change. And obviously the price from iPhone has got a bit ridiculous, from initially of $600 to now $1,000. This is something pretty hard to accept for the people in China. Hence, therefore, right, we can see for today, the share price closes about $157 yesterday. But once the earning came out, whoa, my goodness, it plunged all the way to 146. Now, there's a reason why it stayed at 146, because that is a very important technical level that the market cannot afford to break. 146, okay? This is something that you must take note of. That I'll show to you very soon. But there was concern now. Now, you must understand, Apple was the first company that crosses the $1 trillion mark. So it was the leader. It was the one that propelled the market upwards with the Nasdaq and the FANG stock. So the question comes in now, for Apple to be the first $1 trillion company now going down, what's going to happen to the rest? How will be the earnings for the rest? And how about this guy, Warren Buffett? He has bought a lot of Apple shares at the different prices. Of course, he bought a big bulk at below 140. But undeniable, he did bought some about 160s. And he says this on Bloomberg. Buffett buys more Apple, says iPhone is an enormously underpriced stock back then in August 30th. Okay, this is something you must understand. That's why now, apparently, based on the last finding, Warren Buffett on paper has lost more than $3 billion. Okay, that's a little bit of money to be worried about. Okay, and then, of course, at that time, we have seen a lot of people basically upgrading the counter. Basically, many analysts came in back then and says that, Apple share will go up by 40%, 30%. Some people have said that it will go down to $300. It can be a $2 trillion company and so forth. So seriously, a lot of people had got in pretty on the wrong side of the track. So the question now will be, where next? So you look at Apple share. Now this is Apple share back then. Now look at our big boys indicator. You can see that the big boys indicator turned color from green to red during this period of time. Then that was around the November the 2nd, and ever since that very day, the KSI stayed red. And all the way from this point, Apple share had went down more than $60 from that day onwards. Look at it, the big boys indicator has been calling for sell. So why 146? Okay, let's bring this chart a little smaller. Okay, you can see what's happening now. Right here, okay, at this point here we need to watch. Now basically this is one first technical point. That's about 149, which the market had broke through already based on the current price of the after market hours. Now this is the 146 level right here, approximate there, and the more critical level will be this point here, which is about 142. So seriously, the market has not seen this price since 2017 June itself. So any breaking below 146 will basically kick off more selling, and then 142 will be next. And if the market can't stay above 142, we could see those diving down to about 130 range, and this is going to be pretty scary for a lot of people. So I repeat, guys, Apple share temporarily give it a miss. All right, 146 has to stay. Breaking below 146, the market could be testing all the way down to 142. And if 142 cannot hold ground, 120s is just around the corner. Alright, traders, just be careful. I wish you all the best in trading and may you succeed. See you next time. Bye-bye.